Hello beautiful people, welcome once again to this vlog. It's a continuation. I decided to pause because I told you I had to come, to have a small tour over my farms because each and every time I have to visit them, let me say specific, the farms that I rented, because sometimes they are being attacked by animals. And so far, before I get to that land, maybe I gonna give you a brief quick tour over the land that we decided to rent with the Jonte Fresh. So far, tune until the end. Let me know from your comments about this video. So yesterday we decided to join once again with the Jonte Fresh. That's my brother, also my mentor. We, in a group, we rented another piece of land whereby we prepare at least next season. We're gonna, invest a lot. That's the way to go. So far, this is the highway that we have used with my brother. That's Chacha on the other side. So I think we rented a land that's near to my farms also. So Chacha, how are you? Greet again, people. I think in the first start of this video also you talk to them.
Okay.
How is life?
I can repeat. I can greet. Greetings is very important. Wherever you are watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time zone you are going to watch this amazing vlog from. So we are here. This is the farm that you have said that you rented with the Jonte Fresh. Big up. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So this is my brother. I decided to work with him today because I myself I love to motivate other brothers. I love to work with my brothers. I love also to work together.
Exactly.
And that's unity. So that's the motorbike that I borrowed because today, in the previous video, if you have watched it, I took my son to school. So it belongs to another guy who is my brother also. So Chacha, welcome. This is the farm that I think we rented it yesterday. Yeah, so our big people, though the corns that are here are for another farmer, but next season these will be let's come. So I think so it starts from that wall of the building that we are seeing. So to eat with it comes to until to this moment. It comes to this to this moment. It's big by that. It's a big. So I think this is the second farm that we are renting Jonte Fresh. No, it's the third. I think this is the third farm that we have rented with Jonte Fresh, that we have done in a group. At least we see if next season we're gonna invest a lot. So it comes also to this position. So if you can see it until to the end where the building is reflecting, it goes to the upper side where the trees are. Look, so it goes to the upper side. Let's walk. Yeah, it's a fertile land. It's a fertile land. Here, our good people, I know farmers also gonna watch this amazing vlog. Here you have to book the lands earlier. Yeah, so after you have booked it, you have to wait. You prepare your lands earlier. You factor all the timing. When it reaches the season of planting, you're gonna push on to continue. So also it goes to the end, the other side. That's the end, to the opposite side that you are seeing far there. And also it comes until this end. Let me give you a quick tour over these, our beloved people. Let me show you. So the way you are seeing, the way you are walking, we haven't reached the end. So it has come to this. Chacha, I think this is the end, this is the boundary of this land, and it goes also until that position. I think we cannot able to penetrate inside because of maize.
Exactly.
So this is, so I think this is the second the third, I mean the third farm that we have rented in a group. Yeah, so what has remained here, my beloved people, it's on how we want to focus on how we'll get the inputs. I think this is how, that's what has remained, because here we will need a lot. We will need the fertilizer, we will need the maize seeds, you know, we will need the labor cost, you know, a lot. So if you farmers, you're gonna watch this amazing video, if you're gonna, you know, chip in, you know, to share with us about this project with Jonte Fresh also, the field is free, you know, you're gonna share with us, and this is the way to go. So right now, I think after we have finished to rent all the farms, right now I think we're gonna now focus on how we'll get the inputs. So next preparation here, we have to collect the seeds, so we'll be ready with them on in the store, and after it we collect also the fertilizer, we'll be ready with them in the store, and thereby we're gonna find the way we can get money for plowing. You know, we have to prepare for the preparation of land, and also I think the means of weeding that we will use here, because it's a large land, we're gonna use the chemical, that's the herbicide, so we have to prepare it earlier. The reason why we have to purchase these things earlier or to prepare it earlier is because you know, season farming goes with time also, and also we're gonna factor about the condition, the weather condition. So when it will rain that time of planting, we'll be ready, you know, to plant. How can you say about this, what we are doing also with Jonte Fresh?
What we are doing amazing job. I can see good people for the support. Maybe you can support, you can chip in and support my brother with anything. He needs a lot. There is a maize seed, there is fertilizer, there is labor there. The good thing I have discovered about this land, it has a security wire. You can see it is barbed.
Yeah.
So you will not experience such livestock destroying your maize.
Yeah, so exactly.
Keep it up. Continue going. Work more.
Thank you. Thank you. So
you know, you live. Your work is to work.
Yeah.
And the rest you live.
Yeah. For us,
for God
that it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, for us, we fight to all our best, and the rest we leave to God.
To God.
By that, it's a good thing that my brother is trying to say. It's when you this land, when you compare with the other lands, at least it's secured.
It's secured.
It says a barbed wire.
It's a barbed wire.
So that means we have high rate of security.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that it is. So for us, I think Chacha, there's the owner of this land called me yesterday that, hi, if you gonna have money that you gonna purchase, you gonna rent my land, because for the next season. So I myself, I was not able. So I decided to call my brother, that's Jonte Fresh. I told Jonte Fresh, I have small amount. Can we, you know, cooperate, we join together, at least we invest next season. So I thank my brother Jonte Fresh chipped in, you know, we gathered that money together, we paid this land for the next season. It's not small money, we paid a lot.
Exactly. You know, if you have a little money, you try to invest it.
Yeah, exactly.
Then,
you know, here,
exactly.
Yeah, it's like you are banking.
You are banking.
Yeah.
Instead of going and eating there, destroying it. But
you know, once any money, either it's small, once it's in the pocket, it brings a lot of things.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's the way to go. Yeah, so this is our beloved people. This is what we are doing. We are doing in the village. More so, I myself also. I'd say that I have to empower also my brothers on how we can, you know, we can succeed in this life.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I approached also John Fresh. I told him, hi, John Tele, next season we invest a lot in farming. Anything that we get, we have to invest at least. You know, you never know tomorrow what will happen.
We have families.
Yeah, you never know what tomorrow will.
Our kids enjoy more.
Will happen. So thank you, my my good subscriber. Thank you all the dollars. Thank you for your support. You know, it's because of you this also it's happening. You have been motivating us. You have been, you know, advising us accordingly. So far, here. I cannot lie that we have the inputs of these farms. Also the farm that we rented, the large one. I think there's some of the videos that I shared with you. These farms, although we haven't started to collect any inputs, but we are lacking a lot, and we are prepared, and we know as we are doing things by faith, and we believe that it will happen. So far, if you're willing, you farmers, anyone that chip in to boost us, this thing we are doing also in a group with the John T. Fresh. You can reach me, you can reach John T. Fresh at least. We need a lot of seedlings. We need, you know, fertilizers. We need the way we can, you know, prepare the lands. And God will bless you. Not that we are empowering ourselves also. We are creating a good lives to the upcoming generation, and we are building the nation from the village, and that's the way to go. So thank you so much. I think I don't know if we're gonna have a visit over my farms. We see on how they are going before we end this video, Chacha. So this is the highway from Nyabuhansa where we came from. The good thing and the good of these lands, Chacha, they are near to the road. You know, we were factoring also the means of getting transport, of getting the products after harvest, on how we'll get out from the farms. And the good thing, they are near to the road. Exactly, they are near to the road. So this is how we are moving. This is how we are moving, you know. This is how
we believe in farming, by the way.
Yeah,
you know, the source of income.
Exactly.
Most of the people depend on farming so that they can pay school fees, or they can have their own money. They raise their own money through farming.
Exactly. That's why I also told you that once you have started to foreshadow how life will be, you know, don't backslide. You just continue pushing, you know, continue fighting to all the means that you can. Leave the other things, negative things, leave other issues that can get you out of your dreams. You know, exactly. Also your family right now, it depends from you. You as the elder brother, you're gonna change the life also of your parents. That's the way to go. So that it is. So you're moving. We are moving. So other side, my beloved people, this is my farm, starting from here. Chacha, come. So I told you we rented near to the with the rented John Fresh near to my other farms. So do you remember this farm the time it was small?
Yeah.
How can you say, come, how can you say a change right now?
One can see the changes.
Speak it.
The maize are healthy. They are clean.
Can you see any difference since we came here?
Yes, there is different, more different than that. You know, the time we came here, the maize was small.
Was totally small.
Right now, though, you can see they are healthy.
That's why I told you. Not that I'm joking. I'm very, very serious of
By the way, you always motivate me.
Yeah. And once I tell you that let's fight, I really mean it from my heart. and that's the way to go. I don't want jokes while I have a painful history over the life. That's why I don't want any jokes over work. That's so, Chacha.
I can see you have applied top dressing.
Yeah, I have already applied
Top dressing.
yeah. So this, I think this is the last farm that I have that are the late corns. Yeah, that has not yet flowered.
Livestock.
They know I'm tight over them. You know. I told them don't never joke with my farms, because I know the expense. Exactly.
By the way, in farming you use a lot.
Yeah,
of money. You use a lot of money in investing in farming.
It's facts, and Chacha is testify. I myself, I'm a good person, but in my farms I don't want jokes. And I told all the neighbors that they have to be keen with their farms. I mean with their animals, because
you don't take these things.
I don't think for free or the granted.
You give them money.
Exactly. So this is the small farm that the late farm, as you can see, where Chacha is walking. You have to be keen.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to be very, very keen. You have to be very, very, very keen. So you have to be very, very keen to this position also until to the other end. So I think let's use this way. We're gonna go to the other farm. That's what Tarhan. Yeah. Ichuri hano na aturi sieni. Tarusi atatu. Yeah. That it is. So Chacha is worrying, shocked. The time he came here, these corns were very, very small, but right now
you can see the changes.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe we're gonna visit other farms before we end the video, and that's the way to go. That's the way to go. Yeah. That's the way to go. Let's visit other farms. Let's visit other farms. Let me know, my beloved people, from your comments about this video. Let me know from your comments about this video. All the farmers, let's gather together, advise each other, Not that we are perfect over these things, but we are doing all the means, all towards a small technique that we have, and that it is. So Chacha, I not that you are new to these farms, because we have been working with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this farm, at least you see these corns have already carried. Yeah. What? I thank God, although we had faced a lot of challenges.
The last time we visited here.
That's hanging a camera.
Oh, I remember it was affected by that rainstorms.
The rainstorm.
Exactly. You were almost giving up.
Yeah, I myself, once I plan in agriculture, that's why you are being told any farm you have to be a risk taker, and that risk must come from your heart.
Exactly.
You have to be ready for everything.
Wow.
Anything that we are putting on the ground, we are praying that to be blessed. It's only God who knows what will come next.
It was affected by the way.
Yeah. Do you know this disease? This one.
No.
Whereby it holds the corn, the cob's upper side. I don't know. My beloved people, agriculture, farmers will comment about we don't know about the effect of these plants. So whereby instead of let me say removing the corn from the where it's supposed to has removed in the anthers, in the flowering places. I don't know, but I know it's a disease.
It's a disease.
But I have forgot the name. Maybe if you're gonna know about this disease, you're gonna, share with us at least. That is. So this is the this I planted the earlier stage seeds. Yeah, that it is. They have carried. Yeah. So this is the first farm. Let me say the second farm. And also we have another farm here.
Down.
Yeah. So starting from here, it has gone up to the end. Part.
They're looking good.
Yeah. How can you say? At least also I saw your farm are improving.
Yeah, exactly. Through the courtesy of the mom.
Come.
Through the courtesy of the mom, I managed to get fertilizer. Now even me, my maize coming healthy.
Right now, no stress.
No stress, by the way. No stress was about fertilizer.
Exactly.
Right now I have fertilizer.
But
so
what? Yeah.
Right now what I'm doing I'm doing weeding. I'm weeding the maize so that they can be in a good
And
condition.
also, what I can tell you, don't wait until that you harvest. That's why you have to prepare for the next season.
Okay.
The earlier bird catches what?
The worms.
That is. I know you have learned and you have answered my proverb.
Exactly.
The earlier bird
Catches the worm.
Have you seen how the season is?
Exactly.
So prepare the
inputs by now. Even me, by the way, I need to invest in farming.
Yeah. So what will remain? It's only to prepare the land because right now there are corns there. So once you have harvested, the corns that you get, if you will sell, you invest on other things. But you have already collected the inputs. I'm repeating this word, my beloved people. I'm motivating him in a proverb. The earlier bird catches what?
Worm.
The worm. So you have to prepare earlier because farming needs timing. That's why you will capture with the weather condition. That it is. So other sides, let's visit. I'm seeing, did you watch about the video that I released when my farms were attacked?
I watched it, by the way.
Yeah, but I warned that guy. Yeah, I forgiven him for free because he apologized by saying that he did by mistakenly, But I say, it was by mistake. Not that it was by his willing. So I decided to forgive him.
A mistake will come when he repeats it again.
Exactly.
So
once
you need to be careful.
Yeah. A mistake comes once you repeat. So that it is. So that's why you have seen each and every time when I come in the village, I have to visit this farm because it's far. Exactly. When you compare to the farms that are near to my home, at least there is a high security, and that it is. People are people. They have minds that that guy is not near. They're gonna joke with your farms. That's why I'm very keen. Yeah. And I told all that also the guy, if he will repeat again, I have to report him to agriculture officers. That it is. We have to be very, very, very respectful to people's property, and that's the way to go. Yeah, that's the way to go. So other sides, our beloved people. This is the farms. I remember there's a lady, I think that video I released it yesterday. There's a lady who visited me. He wanted to know more about agriculture. He wanted to, to invest. So I requested, I gave her the attention, and I gave her the clue about. So church, as you can see, starting from this point to the end point, these farms haven't yet carried all because I planted it in different times. Yeah, You know, in farming, you have also to let me say to plant the crops not in different times, because you don't know how the season will go. And that it is. So this is what we are doing in the village, and this is the reality what's happening in the village, our beloved people. Let me know from your comments about this video. You know, if you're willing, you have a heart to support us over this, because I have a vision and mind to invest more, you know, to encounter with a lot of farmers, you know, to learn more, you know, to build it, because I think 90%, not only in Kenya, 90% worldwide, they depend on farmers. Yeah, because farmers they have hold the lives of people 90%. Because let's take an example of food or feeding. They come from farming, everything, you know, until to the process. Let me say all the in industries, all they get it from farms. So exactly. Farmers, let me say, we have hold the lives of people 90%. If isn't it true, let me know from your comments about this.
The thing that we have in this area, you can see, you know, we have different counties. Maybe in Kenya, by the way, we are trying to secure food security. Right now, in our area, by the way, we are blessed. I can say we are blessed with the 2 seasons. Others have 1 season. They plant only for a year. They plant only once. But us here in the village in Nyabuhansi, you know, we plant, have 2 seasons. We plant. You can start from January. To August, then you can start another. You have 2 seasons.
That it is. By that, it's the fact and truth. The church is trying to say we are blessed in Moso. Let me say, I think it's in Africa.
Not all part of Africa.
Let me say to our region. Yeah, to our region, we plant 2 seasons per year. That means after all the invest that we are seeing in the farms. So that's after 2 months, all farmers will gonna
they will harvest.
Exactly.
That is only for maize. I can see for only maize corns.
For maize corns. So
but there is other things that take long.
Yeah. Like we will plant another season whereby we will harvest in December. Yeah, that it is. So we thank God so much. Glory be unto God, because we are blessed. And not that we have done good things, but let's say it's by favor of God. Exactly. And that it is. And we are praying that to other areas or to other countries, if this is not happening to you, but God will open other ways. And that's the way to go. So Chacha, as you can see from this other side, there's a different genes of seeds. Here I planted the short, and there it's long, as you can see.
You know, people normally differentiate these types of seed by, I think, by these flower leaves. You can see they are very different. You can see we have different seed corns that we have. We have Dumani, Tembo now. But the people normally say we can differentiate it by this. We have short, short and long. Long that take long to mature. But we have another one that takes short to mature.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you can see this, I think this is short.
Yeah. So my land ends to these points. I think there's a time when we'll visit also to the farms that I planted earlier. I think right now they are near to mature. The corns. Other sides also, this is the neighbor here. He has planted. This is what I'm trying. I'm preparing that next season. I try
to manage things like this, you must have a good.
I told you, you have to be a risk taker.
Risk taker, by the way.
Yeah,
and also need someone who is a risk taker.
And also a high concentration.
You must concentrate here.
Yeah, exactly. We will try. We will try. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. We will try. So. My farms ends to this point, our beloved people, until to this point. So maybe a last word for Chacha before I end this video.
Okay, to the good people who you are going to watch this amazing vlog, if you can support my brother in any way, in family, you know, this family activity, we normally, you know, we have a little money, but we do want to make that money be more. So it is a good move, my brother. Keep going. You always motivate me, by the way, in family. Thanks for that. For the good people, goodbye, I think.
Thank you. That's my brother for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching to this moment. Thank you for tuning. You know, if you are new to, coming up to this channel, it's me, Gushy Boy. This amazing video. Go and check me there. Support your boy by subscribing, by sharing, you know, by watching my amazing vlog. Thank you all the donors that are trying to support us. You know, you have done not only that you can support us by money, but also your advice. It's really help us. Thank you. Bye bye. Greetings. Let's meet to the new next video. I love you all. Mwah.